Hi, Gemini. It's Lulu. Thank you. And this is going to be your February 2020 spiritual conversation. Okay. I haven't seen many of you in the comments looking for your reading. I appreciate that. Excuse me. But there was a vote. There's a vote each month. The House members vote on the order. There were some things that transpired over the course of the past 3 weeks. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Turn it down a little bit. Now then, any information that you need is in la description box. Okay? Thank you. Angels, what information do you have for my beautiful twins? Twin. Ooh. So it looks like some of you may be facing this is going to court. This is finally getting some things in writing that you need to. This is signing a new agreement moving into March, whether it's an agreement with yourself, with someone else, with a corporation, who knows. So that's what's weighing the most out of these cards. Okay, so you may come to a space where there may be a number of things happening at one time, right? Feels like you're being pulled in two different directions, some really heavy choices, really heavy choices. And I just heard making amends, but some really heavy choices that may be happening mid-February for you. So let's see what's going on. Now, at this time, it feels as though, well, maybe that's why I ain't heard from y'all, okay? Y'all being real patient. Maybe you have been in a space where you are enjoying life for what it is. You are experiencing this full-on energy of just being, allowing things to be where they are, allowing yourself to be where you are, just in your process, okay? Because the first card out is about patience, knowing that whatever needs to happen shall happen. I feel as though there's been a lot of work being handled, if that makes sense, on a soul level. So here's the thing. There may be a situation that needs to heal on a soul level. The thing is that you may have stepped more into your power and realize what it is that you need to do and how you need to do certain things. But there's this beautiful energy of, there's a lot of white light, okay? So there's this beautiful energy surrounding you that is filling you with courage. It's encouraging energy for you to just hold on or something like that. Now, with the healing on the soul level, with that coming in like that, there's a lot of ascended masters. You may have even began to look into different teachers, right? You may even be a teacher. But they're assisting you right now with the heart chakra. So if you are already working on that or will be soon, some old bitterness, some old resentment, some old allowing something to do with allowing, just, allowing people to be where they are when it comes to working with the heart space. Because what I'm seeing here, there may have been some type of block. And it may have dealt with your finances. Okay. So here's the thing. That's what I'm getting back to. You may see an issue or be working on an issue and working through it on surface level, but they are helping you to really lift certain burdens that may have been following you for lifetimes. So this may be the clearing of karma, taking you back into knowing that no matter what challenges you face, no matter how you face, some of y'all must be tired, because all of a sudden I start feeling like I've been running. I ain't ran today. I don't like it. Now, I just start feeling winded, like, okay, it's getting late, y'all. Y'all already know what's up. Okay, so they are assisting you. This runs deeper than what you may know, may feel. Even if someone has told you, oh, this is what it is, the clarity will come in the morning, darling. Because there's some challenges or some obstacles, some releasing of healing of old wounds, some releasing of feeling like you have to do everything. You got to do this. No. They said some stuff you don't have to do, Gemini. Okay. What is this patience? Maybe being patient with an authority figure, being patient with receiving some money, or pulling back from, someone may have pulled back from you and you're patiently waiting for your just due when it comes to them. It could easily be that this is someone that you are married to who is very self-assured. They are very logical. They are very, this is what it is. This, they may have done a lot of reading and they feel like, everything that they read this is what that is. Aside from what it is they can touch, feel, see, right? They're saying that it's not time for you to give up on other people when it comes to making amends with whoever this person is. There's patience here that has much to do. Also, Gemini, this could be you. With, there may be some financial difficulties, or you foresee some financial difficulties and you're just, being patient in your process here. Yep, High Priestess. You already see something that is here. Patiently waiting for the reveal. Many of you are using more of your masculine energy. There's a dominant male energy. This is a dominant male energy, Capricorn or any air sign or Sagittarius, right? Dominant male energy that needs to intervene or will be intervening here. Some of you may get visits from, this is when you are doing any type of water work, whether it's water arts, out by water. This is giving you that drive, whoever this is, or if this is your inner masculine energy, giving you this drive, this back again to self-assurance. And that's that divine intervention that is coming in when you finally submit to the process instead of being forceful. Excuse me. There's a need for you to be mindful of your words and your temper in the month of February here. Please look at the mudras, because I went over the opportunity periods and what may be coming, Yeah, you're strategic. Being strategic in your approach and making sure that it's like this. You're strategic in how you approach things, but it's more along the lines of using your intuition, right? If you are in some type of legal battle with, it has to do with someone who is older. They're saying that there's going to be more for you to review. There's more to be reviewed here. Continue to work from the heart space because there's much to be revealed. Okay. Continue with your plans, but know what you can and cannot do, who you will and will not help. It's right here. I also feel that if there is any type of legal battle between you and someone who really gets under your skin, you're going to want to just fight this person pen and paper. You are not wanting to, because there's some information that will be revealed to you that you'll be able to use in this case. Try not to show your hand by speaking from emotion. Look at this. There may be a need to get out by fire or like a campfire. There's a lot of, especially for those of you who have Native American ethnic influence, we'll say, because I don't know what to say right there. Shit. Now, something is being, they're waiting for you. They are waiting to communicate with you. I also feel that your synchronicities will be coming in the way of light. There will be a lot of light, not necessarily just orbs. Maybe you can read auras. Okay, that's too many cards. Maybe you can read auras, but there are synchronicities coming with light. Yeah, and it's going to be in colors, okay? If you've been holding too tightly to a situation or holding too tightly to any type of resentment, this will cause issues in the chest, okay? So you want to be mindful of that. Go ahead and get your lab work. Not wanting to let something go. This could easily have to do with this water sign, but overall, not easily letting things go. Craving or wanting an apology that you may not receive. You may want to go ahead and accept that yourself and just move forward. This could also be so this could be dealing with a person who is egotistical. They're used to getting their way or having things done their way. And it's important to look at them from look at their upbringing. What were they deprived of? What were they, how was their rearing, how does their rearing affect the way that they are now? This will help you to understand the person more, is what they said. What is this? Okay. So now that things are changing, your feelings are changing, the way that you look at things are changing. Disciplining yourself in February is going to be important because there's time for a change. Moving more toward your divine destiny and what that is. How does that work? Feeling very driven, but needing to pull back on your finances. Okay. What are these three cards? 1, 2, 3. All right. This may have to do with your mother. So, this is someone possibly feeling like they are owed an apology, or they are owed their just due. Someone who may not be as emotionally intelligent or emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature. Excuse me. Yeah, maybe you've had a broken heart right here and have been doing some retail therapy or emotional spending here. So we got the Wheel of Fortune, right? These three cards that are falling are the cards that says what will be changing, what needs to be changed, what's worked on, and there may be a slow process with it. It may have to do with your mother, or it may have to do with you ending the way that you used to do things, ending the way that you used to do things, taking inventory on how you've done things in the past. What do you want your future to look like? But also allowing things to, putting a rest to certain things, certain aspects of yourself, certain patterns of behavior. In order for you, Scorpio, any earth sign, Taurus, or Libra, right? Putting an end to certain things and really taking care of yourself. Putting an end, allowing bygones to be bygones. I always say that right there. Okay. But allowing things to be what they are, where they are, right? Continuing to write your story, and what does your story look like in the future, and beginning to live in that, embrace it. I'm seeing here there's a lot to do with your roots, going back to your roots here. So I feel like many of you will be doing a lot of moon arts or getting some type of clarity with a full moon. There is a secret here with this Empress. This may be a secret pregnancy, but I really feel like it's a secret being revealed from the mother's side, sweetie. And it may come from a fire sign, or this is a fire sign, a strong Leo energy. Communication coming in from a fire sign, and it may be communication that is hard for you to hear, hard for you to understand, hard for you to grasp a hold of what the fuck. It could easily be that someone is sending you a message or giving you some type of insight regarding a female here. And it's going to be on you to muster up the courage and come from the heart space to know that in confidence, this person may confide in you information, and you will, it may upset you a little bit, the way that this line looking. I'm like, he look upset looking at that Ace of Swords. Powerful new insight. Intuitive messages also coming through from the ancestors as well, very strong. You may not understand all of what is coming through, but you will have your clarity if you don't allow it to overtake you or be overcome by the clarity that comes in, right? With this mother figure, we're back here with her. The lineage. This has much to do, like, I really feel that there's something being revealed to you about your upbringing, about your family on the mother side here, where there were things that were not talked about for a long time, and someone will finally reveal this to you, and you'll look at this person differently, whoever it's about. Okay? Now, many of you will be either stepping into more of your divine feminine energy here, feeling more like a goddess, feeling more like you know what it takes for you to move forward, feeling very grounded and secure in your forward movement, right? Now, let's look at him again, because y'all know he arrogant, whatever. He is. But he don't be lying all the time. It just depends on what cards come out with him. Now then, we only on the third card, y'all. Now then, I feel like there may be, if it's not this fire sign, it's whoever it is, they could be very flamboyant. They could be someone who they are really into their appearance and don't have to do much fighting for, or they rest upon their laurels, this person. But overall, that doesn't mean that they don't have insight. They may make you have you look at yourself differently. They may say something to you that brings clarity to what you need to do and how you need to do certain things. So don't shoot the messenger when it comes to this person. Clarify this fire sign. Yes, this may be someone who has been spying on you, or who you have been, not wanting to really discuss things with, but there's something about clearing the air with this person here. Someone wants to clear up some things. You don't know if you have enough compassion to really forgive this person, but they have a plan. Okay. Now, excuse me. This may even be that there's communication regarding school, or a younger, this is co-parenting. Someone may want to discuss something about a child and changing schools, or trying to, needing to sign a trust fund or something to do like that with a child. Okay, let's move forward. Now, anxiety. There may be a level of anxiety when it comes to some high energies that are coming in. It has a lot to do with your solar plexus as well here. So there may be an influx in that energy. But also there's a lot of memories coming up for you. Possibly about love past, or possibly about being valued by someone that you love here. Yeah, something happened. Okay. So there may have been an issue with what, like, there's something that happened out of nowhere, and you're like, what do I do now? Right? It causes you to worry and stress, but it was destined to happen. This is destiny. This is divine intervention, in a sense where anything built on faulty foundation must come down and be rebuilt. So that's that Saturn energy. I feel, don't quote me. So there may be some Saturn energy, honey. What is this tower for my beautiful Geminis? Ooh, major. Use your wisdom. Go within. Listen to that inner knowing. Connect with your star player so that you won't overthink or make hasty decisions here, because this may even be that there was some type of business deal or something happened that may have to do with your finances and cause an issue. It was unexpected. And they want you to use your wisdom. Use this as a stepping stone so that this won't happen again. May have to do with a partnership. Maybe you found out something extremely, you found out some information that threatens your partnership, your relationship here. Seeking wise counsel instead of being stressed out, because there's a lot of forward movement, but you are stressing about, what does this new beginning mean to me? What does this new way of doing things mean to me, after I thought, some of you may have counted your chickens for your eggs hatched. It's right there. Be mindful of any loose gravel around your home here. Now, in order to have the contentment and success to successfully complete certain parts of your journey, moving into February, worrying about children, worrying about home, what does that mean? Worrying about if you're protected, what does it mean? They want you to know that you're fine. Because that's crossing the ascended master. That's crossing that energy of everything will be all right. Even though you know that something is about to happen, possibly with this person. I really feel like it's this person. Capricorn or any air sign, whoever it is. I feel that whatever is hidden will be brought to the light. And then that may even be where you finally, like someone may have been trying to play their cards close to their chest and not wanting to reveal some dark side. But this gives you the opportunity to change direction, change course here. Now, if someone is hiding money and lying about hiding the money for treacherous means, whatever that means, right? It's important to know that everything that's done in the dark will come to the light. I also feel that you're being led. They said you're being led by that moonlight again. There's leading in that. There's some truth coming to you. Ask for it, but remember, be mindful of what you ask for. Okay? You ain't ready to see it and you all stressed out like this. What do I do? What do I do? Well, ask for that. Okay, now that you have shown me, what do I do next? And they might be telling you, don't worry about it. We got it. Just go. Follow. Show life. Move forward. What are these financial constraints? The financial constraints may be, again, retail therapy. The financial constraints may be someone spending, feeling as though, okay, someone may have spent, or there may have been, spent, emotional spending, not knowing that this would, so not knowing that this would cause any type of issues when it comes to this new level, this new life cycle. What does that mean, y'all? There may be someone was spending to get their way, or someone is spending for because they just have to have, right? And it caused an issue. It caused a fight. It caused a need to get away from this situation. Gotta go. Gotta get up out of here. Okay, because I feel as though this has happened before, and now with this happening again, the other person ain't got time for it. Whether it's you or them, Gemini. I really get the strong energy of a person who really wants their way, wants to have things done in a certain way, not very flexible. They speak from emotion. They spin from emotion. This may be someone that you are pulling back from. It could be that you're putting your kids on punishment, right? Who knows? With these financial constraints, I also feel that if you have recently just gotten a new job or a new stream of income, because I do get that there's a need to split. You are splitting yourself between two jobs or two locations. It's something like that. What I'm getting here, you may want to close your blinds at night. Not necessarily just for peeping toms, but I don't know if you are affected by weather to the point where if it's allowed in at certain times, I don't know what that, okay, if it's allowed in at certain times, something is coming in through the window. Hold on. What's coming in through the window? Okay, so be mindful of what's coming in through the window. Because when you're with your window open or your blinds open or your curtains open at night, I feel like you can be strongly affected by certain energies, stronger than usual around that time when you are stressed out, worried, maybe even going through some insomnia, trying to figure out which direction to go and how to go, worrying about what is your happiness, when will you get your happiness, when will you get your wish fulfillment, when will you get to come to the space where you can get out of a certain situation. I also feel that you may even be here feeling manipulated. You may feel as though there is someone who is trying to lead you astray, someone who is trying to get you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Maybe even if you are facing addictions or something like that, or you are a recovering addict or what have you. Someone may be trying to play you or stray you back into that as well. Whenever I do have a meet and greet, I got to talk about these two cards, honey. Whatever, that's beyond narcissism when it goes to this spiritual warfare. I mean, on a whole other, I mean, that's spiritual warfare too. But the story I got to tell about that, got to tell y'all about it. Now, it just happened, it happened once last year. And it happened once few months ago, so it was last year. All right. Now then, what I'm saying here is that there's a lot of overthinking. There's a lot of thinking about this is a lot of mental action, Gemini. So you want to make sure that you keep it together, because there's a huge decision that you will need to make possibly when it comes to this person, and not wanting to put on because you may be married to this person or in some type of commitment or business agreement with them. That decision is coming in this month, and you will need to make it. Do you want new love or you want your old love? Do you want your old business partner or your new one? Because I really feel with this Seven of Swords, and it is clarifying this anxiety. You're unsure. You can't believe that. Like, I really feel like this is manipulation. Both of these together, that's manipulation. Even though that's the Ten of Cups, it's manipulation here. Someone may have played with your heart or said some things to you with those cups. Someone may have said some things to you that weren't very true. Someone may be working from their lower energies and trying to get you to do the same as well. It may be bothering you. And what I'm seeing here, there may even be energies coming in that you really need to set boundaries, because there may be a lot of telepathic communication between you and someone. There may be someone using mental, someone that you walked away from because they weren't any good for you. And they may be trying to send you telepathic nudges or trying to grab your mind here. using the law of attraction. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that because it may affect your finances. Now then, what is this? Yeah, when it comes to your finances, they want you to know that taking things as they are and moving forward is going to be important, because you may have to do some restructuring or some decorating. The need to decorate or restructure your home in some way or something like that. There's something with the walls, maybe mold or mildew that you find, and then you only see a little bit, and then all of a sudden there's a whole entire wall. Ooh, it's finna go dead. An entire, like, this whole wall needs to come out. Okay. I also feel that some of you may have, so tired of saying some of you. I also feel that there may be, if you, okay, was it? Okay. So if you are having these financial issues, I feel like there is there's something that you can sell. It's not an heirloom. It's just something that you keep around that possibly want to put in your home museum. That's what I call it. You know how people have home museums and be like, oh yes, I got this from Tibet. Oh yes, I got this from such and such. It's like a museum in a house. There's something in your home that you can sell and get top dollar for, but you hadn't looked into that. And it may be like an old car, it's either an old car or one of those original, like those leopards. I don't know why I'm getting this, but it's like a leopard penny bank. I used to love those, and the hound dog ones. It reminds me of my dream last night. Hound dogs. So though I feel like you have something that you didn't realize was of value that's going to help you out, but you have to come to the space where do you want to do this moving forward. Now, working on that heart energy and not being too attached to material things is very important for you in February, because what's happening here is that you're going to pull yourself together. You're going to make everything mind over matter. Most things mind over matter. And feel very driven, because you'll get, when you come to this crossroads where you will have a very important decision to make, and it has to do with what matters of the heart. Okay, this burning desire to be loved, this burning desire to with his sex, burning desire to move forward with this person, possibly, because I feel as though there may be some anxiety surrounding this person as well. Some issues surrounding this, being caught up or tied up in a situation here. So you may be tied up in a situation and wanting to end things as fast as possible with an air sign or an earth sign and move toward a water sign or a fire sign, right? At any rate, I doubt if all of that even matters, okay? Because everybody got so much stuff in their chart. You're pulling yourself together in order for you to make a decision on on the direction you want to go. Really being assertive about what you want to do and standing in that. Maybe some choices being made. Y'all got a lot of major arcana, but a choice is being made. A choice is being presented, and if you want it, you can go and get it. If this is what you want, you will be driven. You will go for it. You're not taking no for an answer. When it's time for you to move forward after your decision and you make the plans that need to be made, you're going for it. You're going for the gusto. If you are in mediations with in some type of case or needing to present some type of information, I feel as though you have a very feisty attorney that is going to nip this in the bud, right? Moving forward. But as far as this Page of Wands, being very determined, being very, feeling very free because you've been waiting to hear from someone here. You're not letting this pass. You're not letting this go. I feel as though there may be some type of truth that is revealed once you go through the initial process here of what we talked about 20 minutes ago. Now you're ready to speak your truth with this person. regarding possibly a water sign female, or there may be some truth or some back and forth with this person here. Let's look at this. Now, resurrecting the dead, resurrecting the bullshit, resurrecting, once the truth is unveiled, once the truth is unearthed here, that's when I feel like this female will deny the truth, as they always have. Make everything about them. And it's utter manipulation. They've been doing this a very long time, whoever this is. You do here, I'm seeing where you do get your wish fulfillment when it comes to making a choice to stand in your truth with someone. Someone is making a choice to go ahead and be with another. They may even be moving in or moving toward, moving to, right? The relationship is going to the next level regardless of what anyone says. Yep. You may be in there's a situation where there's a reconciliation of differences, a reconciliation of accounts, bringing into balance, bringing into fruition what needs to be, manifesting that, doing the work, right? Using what it is that you have in order to get what you want in this situation, but doing it from a very gentle place, a very feminine place, a very intuitive place. I do feel moving into March, once you make a decision, guess what's happening? You're getting a download. With this download that is coming through, they are assisting you with a broader view. This is like all of what you receive won't be just for one thing. We already know that. With what this is crossing, there may be some confusion on direction. There may be some confusion on where to get help. There's some confusion regarding options or something like that, right? So the download that is coming in, open up that crown chakra, because there's a lot coming into you. Make sure that you are grounded so that you won't be flighty or feeling that, because you may come to the space where you begin to lose things or bump into things, or there's some memory lapses or what have you. You want to be grounded, Gemini, because this could easily have your twins acting a fool. Okay, so gather yourself. Because with this download that is coming in, I feel as though this is you also really realizing what love is, what is your value, what is your worth, and being able to communicate that back out into the universe once you receive all of these epiphanies, because there's going to be more than one level of information coming in for you at this time. I also feel that working on that 8th chakra is going to be extremely important for you toward the end of February, because what it's doing is opening up all of these different adjacent possibilities, right? Is the card. But it's allowing you, it's opening up different levels of, this is spiritual expansion on a whole other level when it comes to breaking certain strongholds in your life, breaking certain types of generational curses. You may even be open up to new levels of friendship, new levels of relationship, new levels of lifestyle, right? It's like, you know how you grow up in the projects, you don't know nothing but the projects. But when you get this information that comes in so many levels, and then you begin to see the sinks outside of it, you see things from your vision board changes, your journaling changes, you know, you pull in more of that imagination that you had when you were very young, because back then when you were in the projects, you probably felt like you want the world, or I can have this and I can have that, right? So it's bringing a lot of that back in as well. It's clearing up a lot of that once you go through that healing on a soul level. Moving into February, moving into March, there's strong energy of you getting your way, being able to manifest things at the snap of a finger. This is light energy, by the way. Not necessarily time here, but light energy, light speed, lightning speed, light speed, right? So let me clarify. Yep, this is going to stabilize you. So make sure that you are ready for, you're focusing, as you go through this download, you are journaling and focusing on what needs to be done, how things need to be done, really grounding yourself during this because it's a strong, strong energy here. You'll probably get the crawl. You'll probably get, have headaches on the side of your head. Make sure that you drink plenty of water. Of course, this is high energy coming in, because after that, of course, you will begin to have stabilize. So you already move into that with from a grounded space, knowing that it's coming. Many of you will begin to know because there will be changes in your dreams. There will be changes in your sleep patterns before this hits. Yep. May even move into hermit mode, but overall, that introspection is going to be happening. A number of things will be revealed to you about you, who you really are, who you were in past lives. There's a lot of that. This may even be a new level of education that you take up, or like you may begin to attend seminars or workshops that you would never have thought about attending in the past. Okay. I also feel that there may be some shadow work that will happen at the same time. I've never gotten there with y'all, but there may be some shadow work that transpires around the same time. So this pulls you back and allows you to transmute as you go, is what they said. What is this man holding the heart? There's a decision between two people, possibly. Someone who regrets things that may have happened in the past. Wants a new beginning. You make them feel free. Wants a new beginning. They have a lot to offer, and they feel as though you could assist them or help them with relieving that burden when it comes to their work life or what have you. This may even be that you go into a space where you feel like you want to pull back so you won't go off on nobody. Because what I'm seeing here is that between the two of you, there was a break taken. Someone took a break in order to get themselves together, in order for them not to say something wrong, in order for them to work on themselves spiritually, because they have everything else that they need. A lot of things have worked out for them in their life, so they have a lot of other things. They have a lot of what they need, but they would love and they are longing to hear from you. And this is someone that may be from your past. This also may be that you've been haunting this person emotionally. There's some emotional baggage that needs to be cleared up, because I feel as though they may not have been accountable for a number of their actions, and it's time to clear that up. I'm also getting here that when it comes to relationships, you want to be mindful that water seeks its own level, right? So if you're dealing with someone who uses money as a means to get their way, and if they use money to get their way, they see that didn't work with you. And now they want to try and fix things, but they are slowly losing hope, wanting to be back with the other. Now, the other way that I'm seeing this is that once you go into hermit mode and once you realize what it is that you need to do moving forward, you get an epiphany on the direction in which you need to go and how you need to move in the future. You have the door of value. You walk through the door of value. What is it that you value? What is it that is of value to you? How can you move forward? What will bring you happiness that is out? Like, we do our inner happiness, because you got to find it up in her. Joy cometh in the morning. I feel as though there is something that you'll make a decision finally that's going to reap a lot of reward. I'm also seeing here that there may be a number of things that you are working on, and two of those things will really reap the benefits of those things, because I'm seeing that the solar plexus, the heart chakra, are two of the main things that you will need to be working on, wanting to work on in that time. When it's time for you to take a break, please take your break. There's growth, there's expansion. There's also a need for you to, whatever it is that you are thinking about figuring out and how to do it, it's coming. When it's time for you to make a move, it's coming, okay? Because you've already gone through most of the phases that you need to in order for you to get where you need to go. You want to be mindful of that here. There's a big reveal coming, but it's going to be on you how you handle all of this heavy information that is coming in. Many of you will even need to make sure that you are grounded, protecting, and clearing, because when you go through this download, what's happening here also is anytime our vibration rises, or anytime we are open, all throughout the day, we have to be mindful of, is that my thought or is that not my thought? Why am I thinking of that? Where did that come from? Just really taking into account that it is important to be mindful, present, and aware, because there will be this energy coming in where there may be a number of things coming towards you or at you. So you want to stand in your truth here. Visions, strong visions. There will be a number. If all of a sudden your gifts heighten through this download, you want to be mindful of that, because you need to know what is of light and what is of dark. What are you communicating with? Many can communicate with both, right? But at this time, you're so sensitive and so open. You want to make sure that there's no trickster spirits or trickster energy, trickster people getting in your way, because I'm seeing here also that looking at your feelings of nostalgia may come through. There may even be this strong connection between you and possibly an Aquarius here that's waiting for you. They may have even built a house to get you to come in, right? Now, what I'm seeing here is that there is an offer of love, but you want to have clarity, so you're going to pull back. There's some type of offer coming in. You want to pull back to make sure that you ain't tripping because of all this heightened information. A lot of you are so intuitively, well, of course, Gemini, strong in your intuitive abilities that at that time you want to pull back. What is this? All tied up, feeling all tied up. See, there's going to be a space in here where you may even feel that you're caught up in a situation where you can't speak your truth. You can't stand in your truth, because whoever this is that is outside of you is causing issues, making it hard for you to move, hard for you to get away, hard for you to make a decision. You just want to be free. They said take matters into your own hands and don't stop. It's time for something new. I feel like there is an influx of emotion, an influx of self-love and healing. There's an influx in opportunities being presented to you. Yeah, there may be an old job or someone who you work for a while that you've been thinking about, and all of a sudden they reach out to you, and that's going to be a new beginning for you. I'm also seeing here that anything that comes in for you, they want you to be very mindful that all things that glitter are not gold. That's it. Been here all day with y'all. And I know y'all ain't come way back here, but I got a strong feeling. Me in the comments, about time. Gemini, do it if you want to, because y'all ain't even been tripping. Do it if you want to. I'm finna drop this video. Aries gonna be in the comments. Oh, you just gonna forget about us. I guess I gotta get my babies and get on there with my babies, honey. For real.